Black voters who did not vote in 2016, the left voting for third party candidates, and the right showing up in force, while Donald Trump leaving people in the center of the field, an alternative to Hillary Clinton, were the four factors that swung the 2016 election in favor of him. Despite these factors, Hillary Clinton still won the popular vote by nearly 3 million votes, and Trump won the Electoral College by just 77,000 votes through the three Midwestern states. He was always on a shaky ground, but with power in his hand and the loop of doom, a TV network in the middle, and right wing websites forming a circle of amplifier around it, Trump after November 3rd is an unknown entity. The non stop talk about the legitimacy of the election, the ongoing chatter about fraud when there is none, the open admittance that we need 9 justices to hear out litigations after the election all means one thing. If Biden has to win and put all the shenanigans beyond Trump, then he needs to win and win big. Winning by a margin of 5 to 6 states is never the same as winning with a margin of 1 state. Let us first address the impact of third party candidates in this election. In 2016, third party candidates received 4.9% of the popular vote. In 2012, they got just 1.7%. More than 6 million votes went for third party candidates, and in an election that was decided by less than 100,000 votes, that was a lot. Can we say people who voted for third party candidates sunk Hillary Clinton? Of course we can. And we also have evidence to show that nearly all of the additional votes third party received in 2016 compared to 2012 were Democratic votes. In one of my earlier videos about Texas presidential election, I discussed this dynamic in a bit more detail and explained why the votes that went to third party candidates are primarily Democratic votes. I will throw the link up there. Check it out if you're interested. The only explanation I will add here on top of that is I believe it was a protest vote against Hillary Clinton after her bitter battle with Bernie Sanders during the 2016 Democratic primary. The left did not like what happened, banded together, voted in full force for third party because in their minds, voting for third party is not the same as voting for Hillary Clinton. Very smart, and they did. Thankfully, we are not seeing a repeat of that Democratic fracture happening in this election. Across battleground states, the 8 states that will decide the election, third party candidates are polling at a level slightly higher than where they used to, but significantly less than where they were in 2016. More than 2 million votes are looking good to come back to the Democratic bucket. So, why do I keep talking so much about something that no one is talking about? It is because of this. Take a minute to absorb how Trump won 2016. As you can see, Trump won 90 electoral votes by a margin of 363,000 votes. The not for Trump, not for Hillary votes was nearly 3 times his margin. This year, the list of battlegrounds is a little different. So this is the state of the third party in 5 important states. As you can see, except for Arizona and Michigan, third party vote share is at 2%. We can expect third party votes to be around 2%, maybe slightly more, but not more than 3% nationally. The return of the Democratic votes that went to third party will not have a huge impact when you see things from the national level, but it can completely change the results in battleground states, especially the states that Donald Trump won with the help of third party in 2016, such as Michigan, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Florida, and North Carolina. In 2016, this was a big mistake that was made by media, pollsters, and analysts. In 2012, Mitt Romney and Barack Obama were fighting for 99 people out of every 100. The other one was going for the third party. In 2016, Trump and Hillary were fighting for only 95 people out of every 100 voters, and the near 4-point shave of the voting population came entirely out of the Democratic bucket. Now, Biden and Trump are fighting for 97, 98 out of 100. No one discussed the impact of third party votes going up by 3 points in 2016, and no one is discussing now the impact of the 1.5 percentage point move back to Democrats. With at least 1.5 percentage of those votes coming back in, it will not make much of a difference for Biden on the national tally, but it will make a huge difference in states that are close. It may be less than 2 points improvement for Democrats, but in a handful of states, that could be the difference between the winner and loser. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe.